think I might have just found the best sandwich station in Fort Lauderdale. Pull up a seat, relax. We're gonna be here a while. Alright baby, we're not playing any games today. Henry's Sandwich Station in Fort Lauderdale is the only place you really need to know for quality sandwiches. Just take a look at this thing. This thing is beast. It's crazy. It's everything that you want in a sandwich. Now, I went with the chicken Cordon Bleu. Cordon Bleu, we're using Swiss cheese, a little bit of ham, and also that crispy chicken. The bread, it's like so soft. Look how it like gives under my fingers pressure. Literally, like the indentation on the bottom, it's so soft. With that crispy chicken, I can only imagine what I'm in for right now. It's a hard job, but somebody got to do it. You know all those battles about like the best chicken sandwich and stuff? This thing's got to be up there. I mean, one, the chicken is like super juicy. Two, that crunch, it's so lively. A little bit of saltiness from that ham. The Swiss kind of binds it all together. That thing is insane, holy crap. Look at all these wonderful layers. Look how this cheese just runs. Your boy's happy. This thing is incredible. I mean, even if you were just giving me like the bread by itself, I'd be super happy with it because it's an awesome version of itself. Everything individually would be fantastic on its own, but when you put them all together creatively, artistically, it really elevates it to another level that you're really not used to. I don't know who else is messing with Henry's. I'll let you know when I find it. So what else they add to this, and I mean it's awesome. One, because the protein is like poking out the sides, that's always a good look. But once you have a little bit of the bread, you're like, it wouldn't be so bad if it was inverted, but ideally this is the way you want it to look. They throw in a little bit of lettuce on the bottom. They mix in dijonaise to bring it all home. Ooh, this is such a well-composed sandwich. I'm so happy I gave it a shot. I might have to get another one. So look how ridiculous this is. I mean, you get this cheese troop over here, turns me on, turns on a lot of people. It should be like cheese porn. Now, you want that stretch effect. This is a proper grilled cheese, and if you're over at Henry's, they're not gonna do a regular old Kraft single grilled cheese. They're gonna kick it up a notch. The whole sandwich itself, it's like a pound of butter, cheese, and delicious bread. Sound good to anybody else? This guy likes that. So, I'm gonna take a bite. Now, why this is so interesting, it's got truffle elements in it. It's got mushroom elements that play off of mushroom notes within the cheese itself. They're using San Francisco sourdough. They're using Fontina cheese. They're using Cypress Grove truffle tremor. Truffle butter is outlining this as well, and a little bit of mushrooms. I mean, come on, come on. Let's give this thing a shot. Let's start off with the Cypress Grove truffle tremor. I spent almost 4 years of my life over in California. Cypress Grove is one of the biggest names in the cheese game over there. Truffle tremor, it's a goat cheese, so goat cheese in its own right has a little bit of a tangy element to it. Very prominent. Delicious in its own right because it has like a subtle floral, like a vegetal mushroom tone to it, and the mushrooms play with the mushrooms inside of the grilled cheese. That is brilliant. Now the Fontina gives you the stretchy effect, which is what we all want in a nice grilled cheese. So it's almost like truffle tremor there for flavor, Fontina there for flavor as well, but gives you the visual aspect that you're looking for. You eat with your eyes, they say. Camera eats first in my case. The whole thing is lovely. It's almost like a rock formation where it's just layer after layer after layer. That's super soft. It's almost spongy-like. Look at this beautiful golden tone on the outside of that. They know how to cook themselves a proper grilled cheese, no question. Truffle butter dripping off of this thing, I mean, This will satisfy anybody's hankering for a proper grilled cheese. Henry's is so good at making sandwiches that you could probably have one for dessert and be pretty happy. I got a sweet tooth too, so let's take a little bit of a look into their dessert selection. What do we end up getting? Something kind of traditional. We wanted to go kind of a pie setup, so we went with a Guava Berry Pie. You see this beautiful red color over here? It calls you from across the room. Now when you break into it, super soft on the inside and you don't know what you're gonna get. So here you could have some guava, you could have some strawberries, there could be a blueberry in the mix. You don't really know, but it's fun to kind of try to figure it out. Pie crust, super buttery, delicious. It's like twice as thick as you would expect, but it's great for holding everything together. If you ever had like a pie where you break into it, store-bought, you go to the bottom and it starts to crumble on you, that's not the case here. I think it's a solid platform to build a great pie off. Guava is always a South Florida favorite. Inherently, it's a little bit tart, but when you mix it in with the sweetness of like traditional strawberries and blueberries, that's that balance. And they give you so much of it that you don't feel like they're skimping out on you. So you get a nice crunch factor, you get this nice silky smooth berryness, a little bit of that guava tinge, and then it just all wraps together in one delicious bite. This week I got a little bit of an oddball for you. Now if you could imagine, this channel's been going on for 1 year straight. A new episode every single Sunday. I have not let you guys down once. The anniversary is actually coming up on Friday, so I'm doing a special edition on Friday. If you guys would like, tune on in. On Sunday, we're still gonna have another episode for you, so stay tuned. And if you guys like the episode, you give me a thumbs up, you comment and subscribe, and stay tuned, because every Sunday, I got something for you. And you know the deal. You keep watching, I'll keep hunting, and I'm gonna see you soon, okay?